1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon. Oh,
Jacquet.
Yeah, they definitely bought somebody. Yeah,
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Well, I don't see them playing entertaining football anyway. I just see them.
Do you not?
No, I see them playing well. You know, entertaining football is, you're watching a game, you've seen the passes, you've seen the skills, you've seen the dribbles. That's what I call entertaining football. Now, what Liverpool is playing is they're playing to win, which can be entertaining if you're a Liverpool fan. But if you're not a Liverpool fan and you're watching it, you think, right, okay, so Liverpool won. But then entertaining football, you see not individual talent, but you see the talent in the team, how it's been blended together. So, I mean, we must have different perspective on what he's saying, but I didn't see that. So the next one that we're going to is Mourinho for Benfica. Now, I didn't know this, but I saw the stats. It says, did you know José Mourinho's Benfica haven't lost a single game in the Portuguese league since this season so far? 16 games played, 0 games lost in the league. I know during in the Champions League they did lose against Chelsea. I remember that. But in the Portuguese now, is that giving weight to the Portuguese league, or is it giving? All right, so hang on, let me see how I can phrase this. Is that giving weight to his credential as a manager, or is he saying the Portuguese league is a weak league anyway? And I'll come to the point. Now, remember Amorim. He was there. He won lots of titles in the Portuguese league, but we see him as a Premier League flop. I see him. You think otherwise, but he didn't. Well, with what Carrick is doing now, you think, right? Yeah, he could have done that. But give him the credit. Carrick is playing with his attackers. He chose those attackers, Mbueno, Kuna, and Sesko. He chose them. They were his buy-ins, but perhaps he didn't know how to use them. Now, back to Mourinho. So he hasn't lost a single game. He's played 16 games so far. Not a single loss. Is that giving credence to his abilities as a manager? We know he has. He's been a good manager. Or is that saying that the Portuguese league is, it's a soft league?
Yeah, I mean, I think probably there's a bit of both in there, because we talked recently, a previous week or two, that around the world, the main big leagues do tend to be dominated by 2 or 3 or maybe 4 teams. I mean, I suppose you'd say in the Premier League, you could argue that one of 4 teams are likely to win the league in any one season. In Scotland, I guess it's going to be generally Celtic or Rangers. Yeah. I think possibly Aberdeen are doing okay again. And so it is. And if you go to Spain, we think of Real Madrid and Barcelona. Which is not to say there are not other good teams in those leagues, because manifestly there are. In Portugal, you got Benfica. Just remind me, was Amorim, when he won his titles,
say hello to old Mimi, Dr. Gladys and Rose, 3 beautiful ladies who join us on our shows. There's one other bro sometimes joins us on the show.
At home in Portugal, was it with Benfica?
No, it was with Sporting Lisbon.
All right. Yeah, see, that's another big team over there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sporting Lisbon.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think with regard to Mourinho, or the special one, as he used to style himself, didn't he?
Yeah.
He certainly has something as a manager. And it probably was this. I don't want to say arrogance, because in some people saying the things he said, you'd say he's a really arrogant person, as a manager. But with him, I think when you get the context of his personality, I think when he was here, for the most part, he was a very popular manager. And the fact is, he did win things. I mean, he came to Chelsea, I think, in 2004 originally, and won things under Abramovich. And of course, he's been to Manchester United. I think he won a cup when he was with Manchester United, 1 or 2 cups, didn't he? He does tend to get success. Other times he gets fired perhaps for things unrelated. I mean, he was fired, I think, on a second time at Chelsea when he bawled out the woman doctor on his staff who ran onto the pitch, something like that she shouldn't have done. I can't remember the rights of it. But he was really angry with her, and publicly so. And I don't know whether that led to his sacking. But I think that Mourinho is one of those people. I think his popularity when he was in England went wider than just the football community. I think he became kind of a celebrity in other people's eyes, and he's popular because he had that. I don't know what it is. It's not arrogance. I mean, he was a bit arrogant about himself, but sometimes that is an attractive, magnetic quality in somebody if they can deliver on that. Probably a bit narcissistic. I mean, people say that we don't do politics, but we say Trump. He's someone who blows his own trumpet. Now, if he backs it up, which I guess sometimes he does, with actual performance, as with a football manager, then that becomes kind of much more acceptable. And I think people want to see somebody who actually does sometimes say, well, I know I'm good at this. Sometimes it doesn't quite go right, but I'm going to show you, I'll deliver for you fans. So I think, to answer your question, I think a big part of that 16 games without loss, I mean, presumably some of them have been draws, but he's probably won most of them. You can only play the teams in front of you, as they say. So it doesn't matter the quality. If you don't lose in 16 games, and presumably they're top of the league, then you've got to have some credit going to the manager and the coaches of that team. Now, that said, I think we probably know that
Say hello to old Mimi, Dr. Gladys and Rose, 3 beautiful ladies who join us on our shows. There's one other bro, sometimes joins us on the